This is the Rio Grande River Gorge. It's on the way to Taos from where we were near Chama. And I just drove over. I didn't even know it was there, but I was like, whoa, I gotta stop now. But check that out. It's a huge canyon. It's probably at least 400 feet down. It's crazy. I flew my drone in there a little, but I didn't want to go too low because it would lose signal once, I don't know, it could lose signal. I don't want to lose a drone down in there. But man, and there's this nice bridge that goes over it, and there are pull-outs on both sides so you can pull over and take a look. But quite a gorge. I mean, it's huge. Here we are on the other side of the bridge, and it's also quite impressive. The most impressive thing is how little the river is. Like, imagining how big this river was to gouge out this much. And what's also interesting is down there seems to be like a wrecked car. Someone drove off the edge. I'll show you a photo here. Right next to this river gorge is a tribal land area, and it seems like they have bighorn sheep who are not scared of people at all. I mean, I'm so close to them, but they're past the fence. Nobody hunts them except the tribal members, I guess. So, wow, I've never been this close to them before. Not in a zoo. Even in a zoo, I don't think we get this close. Wowzers. There's some big horns on those guys. They are not afraid at all here, huh? Hey, here's the train. Here's that single track train that's supposedly around here. I was wondering what that smoke was. I thought it was gonna be a prescribed burn, but there it is. Let's go outside and take a look. Hello there, I'm near Chama again in New Mexico. We actually drove down yesterday and then camped out right where we camped out when I picked up Tina to go up to Wyoming so she could start her hike there. So she's off hiking, and I'm going to go disperse camp somewhere near Cumbres Pass, which is like right near the border of Colorado. She's actually going to be passing the Colorado border tomorrow morning and then coming here sometime around 12 or 1 tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go find camping a little north of here. But I thought I'd come here to look for hikers to give them a ride. Nobody though. But I got lucky. When I got here, I saw this smoke. I thought it was a controlled burn around here, but it was actually the train, the little coal train. So I got to record some of that and watch it go by. So that was cool. We considered riding it, but it's like $100 for a ticket to go, I don't know what. So I don't want to spend $100 just to ride a train up and down. So let's find camping now. I've been here for about 30 minutes. I actually set up a new Fitbit. It's the Charge 4. I used to have the Fitbit 1, which was like a clip-on one. I liked it because it was a clip-on and you could just keep it in a pocket. I lost it though. I think I lost it on a laundromat somewhere. I'm not sure where, but got a new one. It was on sale, so it was like $100, maybe about $30 off. So that's good. And there's cell service here, so I was able to set it up and get it all added. I'm really curious about the sleep. I'm really curious. I haven't been able to. My last Fitbit didn't do that. So I'm curious what the sleep pattern is going to be like. Okay. So let's go now. And I got a bunch of chores to do in the car. Just kind of cleaning up. Earlier today, as I was leaving the campground, there was a series of really windy roads. And I was going about 35, 40 miles an hour. And then 2 deer just were right around the curve. And I slammed my brakes. One of those like type. And the deer just stood there until I stopped, and then they took off. But everything shot forward, so I'm going to go back there and just kind of make sure everything's okay and clean up. Yeah, so I'll have to find dispersed camping and get my chores done. Downside to this is it's Saturday, and I saw a lot of campers just spread throughout. So I might have to drive quite a while to find a good spot, or I might find a crappy spot. Who knows, but no hikers yet, so I get going. You know what I find most interesting is at this parking lot, there's actually a spring popping out in the middle of the parking lot. The water's coming out right here, and it's just going down. I mean, there's a lot of algae in here, but I mean, it's a spring in a parking lot. There's the trail. Tina should be coming down this tomorrow sometime. Over that way is the train station, and there's a little bridge where it goes. There's the road, and there's my car. Let's find camp. Stuff falling out. Well, one thing they don't tell you when you want to give hikers rides is that, well, it's a given. They have an odor. But one of the problems that happens is, I've noticed in 2019 after one person, is you give them a ride and the cabin filter actually filters that odor and captures it. So later on, your car could smell perfectly fine, but as soon as you turn that fan on and air goes through that filter, the air coming out of the vents stinks. So every now and then you just have to replace this with a nice fresh one. This is one I like. It's supposed to have activated carbon in here, or activated charcoal, and that helps absorb it. And 2019 was when I last replaced it, and in 2021, so I guess it's time, although last year I didn't give anybody rides. But I guess the activated charcoal is just out. So on a 4Runner, the air filter is actually in the glove compartment. So we'll dig in there and put in a new one. But first, you have to take everything out of here. Right now, I just got back from an Amazon storage run, so I got some more permethrin. I got another CNOC bag. They only had 3 liters available, so I got one of those. Got the Fitbit Charge. I got some roof rack bolts that I'm going to try something out with. Oh yeah, I got one of these. Okay. And I got something that's called Lacto Freedom. I guess you take it for 7 days, and you can actually eat dairy after that without taking lactase or anything. So I'm going to give it a shot. And also I got a 1 gallon water, like a hydration bladder. It's for filtering water. It's a huge pain getting water like 2 liters at a time. So I figure a gallon at a time, be less trips down to the reservoir or river or whatnot if I want to filter some water. And also got, unfortunately, contractor bags. I gave my last one away at Doc Campbell's and I couldn't find them anywhere. So I ordered online and this is the smallest package they have. 40! Can you believe it? 40. So I'm gonna keep 10 and I'm just gonna put 10 in a gallon bag and just dump them off at hiker boxes, I think. Maybe someone will want them, who knows. Here's a door for the filter. There are 2 clasps and you slide the filter out. Oh, it's always such a mess. Oh my gosh, I should have done this sooner. Oh my gosh. I should have done this a lot sooner. It's like a bird's nest in here. I'll have to put that in a garbage bag in a bit. Air goes this way. And these are directional, so you have to put it in the right way. They have a little arrow showing what direction the air goes. So it'll go in this way. Make sure there's nothing else up there. You just push it in. Put the door into place. Put the door in place. And that's it. The other one was pretty disgusting. I should have cleaned this out a long time ago. And that's it. Just got to put everything back and we're good to go. I keep this big flashlight in there for shining for deer. I'm just kidding. It's actually just to help find camp spots if you get somewhere in the dark, because then you can see quite far, and it's got a huge flood. So it uses 4 18650 batteries. They're quite big, quite heavy. New cabin filter. Thought I'd share with you my campsite for today. It's beautiful. Mountains to the side, huge open meadow, wavy meadow, yellow dandelions, but they look pretty right now because they're yellow and it's just beautiful right now. I will say there are mosquitoes here, and some trees for shade. Beautiful. The main road is right over there. But you just come up, it's not too far. Any 2-wheel drive could have made this one. And I parked my car under the shade for now. That is west, so these shadows should start coming my way here, and I could park my car here facing due south so I get some nice views. And maybe I could see some elk or deer run across this field. It's just beautiful. Crazy. Free dispersed campsite, you just drive down here. Looks like some hoo-has like chopped down these trees to make chairs or something. I don't know. They don't look like good chairs. But wow. I'm not going to have a fire today, although there's a huge pile of wood right here. It's just beautiful. I'm going to go charge up a drone battery so I can fly it tonight towards sunset more. Whew. Well, that was a great campsite. We were in the Carson National Forest, just into New Mexico, and at the border it turns into the Rio Grande National Forest. Both just amazingly beautiful early June. All the dandelions are still yellow. They haven't gotten all fluffy and gotten all white yet, so it's really beautiful yellow. Huge open meadows. It's beautiful. I mean, I couldn't believe that I could just stay somewhere like that overnight and just enjoy those views. It's quite amazing. But now, it's Sunday morning. I'm going to head up to Cumbres Pass. I'm going to meet Tina there in a couple hours. I'm going to get there a little early. Just kind of maybe hang out, I guess. But yeah, so if you ever get a chance, take that drive up. It's quite a bit of a drive, but it's a beautiful drive, and then just dispersed camping all over. So take the trip and enjoy it. All right? Okay. Well, I guess that's it for today. Really, I'm gonna just go into town, so nothing big into Chama. So I'll talk to you all later. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and everything else. And if you'd like to follow Tina's hike, her Instagram, as well as her blog links are down below. Her Instagram's all in English, and it's great photos, but her blog is in German. But if you open it with Chrome, either on a browser or like at least on my Android phone, it translates everything to English, and you can understand what she's saying, and it's actually a pretty good translation, but there's some mistakes, so, don't go crazy if the translation doesn't match up to everything. Like, for some reason it keeps saying hike, it translates that to run. Like, I have a 50-mile run today. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so enjoy that, and I'll talk to you later.